Hi, this is Little Dwarf playing games while rambling incoherently into a microphone. Why? Well, just because I can, and I continue with Gothic II. Oh, wasn't expecting her to not be asleep. Basically, I'm trying to rob the rest of the upper city.
Czego tu chcesz? Odejdź!
Well, that didn't exactly work.
Czego tu... Dobra decyzja.
I guess I'll have to return at a later hour, because it's only like 11 in the night, so maybe they are not yet tired enough to sleep. I'll try robbing the judge. Maybe the judge is already asleep, because I've stolen his key before. Now, interestingly enough, even though he has a guard, like his personal guard, the guard does not seem to like care. Oh, the judge is literally here. Huh. Wait. That's presumably his wife. Okay, so I guess that doesn't work either. Maybe they only go to bed after midnight? I guess I'll check the upper level of the town hall, because I seem to remember that there was one of the Blood Chalices is actually here. And it seems... Break. Okay, that didn't really work. I have to... This guy is immortal at this point, I'm pretty sure, because he's a character that takes part in one of the main quests later on. So, I might have come too early, actually. Like, it seems nobody is even asleep at this point, which is a bit of a surprise to me. Yeah, the paladins are going upstairs to sleep, so that's kind of weird, to be entirely honest.
Czego tu chcesz? Dobra decyzja.
Because I can't, you know, sneak in here, because there's literally a guard staring at me. Or maybe I can. Maybe he's actually nearsighted or something. That's what it looks like. Although I guess he might be in cahoots with Vambo, the one that I actually paid off. I'm not quite sure how it works. Wait. Huh. So I guess there is no chalice here after all, which is a bit of a problem, because if it's not here, then I don't really know where it is. I'm missing 3 of them. One of them is, I think, on the upper level of the town hall. One of them is at the judge's house. But where is the last one then? Ah, at Valentino's. So I guess the other house out there must be Valentino's. It seems not all paladins are asleep, unless the one is sleeping standing up, which is theoretically possible, I guess. chest key. Small brass key from the House of the Paladins. Okay. I guess it's used for one of the other chests, but there is also a switch. It seems this gives me a scroll as opposed to like a chest or something, which is weird. I'm not quite sure what kind of a scroll that is, because it isn't labeled, so it's difficult to tell. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's actually impossible to rob this chest, what with that one paladin not being asleep, unless he's like bugged or something. It seems he should not be standing here. Maybe he is standing, I mean sleeping standing up. Okay, that's pretty weird, but okay. Like, I'm pretty sure he's supposed to be asleep. All of them are. And there's literally only one empty bed, which is this one, which I would wager should be occupied by him. Okay, so I wonder if the judge has gone to bed already. Nope. It's weird because he's not even doing anything. He's just standing in his living room. Although I guess people do that sometimes, you know, in the middle of the night. You sometimes think about your life like really hard, and you're not really doing anything like actively, but you're still not sleeping. Okay, I guess his servant has finally gone to bed. I'm not quite sure why I'm stealing his food, because I don't really need it that much, but I just have a bit of an OCD thing when it comes to cleaning locations and things like that. So this must be Valentino's house, right? Like, there is literally no other place he could live at. And I have his key already. Because I beat him up in the past. Oh wait, that's not Valentino though. That's one of the... That's Lutero? Yeah, right. One of the merchants. So, where does Valentino live? Note of debenture. Debenture? What? I'm not sure how to read that. For payment of outstanding debts, as a pawned item shall be accepted, whose values equals to that of the debts. Pawned, a decorated gold chalice of the Blood Chalice collection. Yeah, so that's why one of them was at the moneylender. But I've already got that, so where does Valentino live then? Like, I literally don't know. Not to mention, if the chalice is not here, then...
Hej, czego tam szukałeś?
I'm pretty sure I'm missing one? Unless there are two at the... Unless there are two at the town hall, but I seriously doubt that, so Because one is at the judge's house. Even if there's one here, then that's still not enough. Okay, he's not asleep, which is weird. Frick.
Cholera, co się dzieje?
I actually should be able to rob him at the very least, because the other guy probably will not notice, I assume. But still, I'm not sure where to look for the last chalice. Okay, that's pretty useless. I don't know of any switches here. Yeah, I'm kind of stumped, to be honest. Like, I literally don't know where the last one is. That's a regular golden plate. That is one of the... Yeah, that is one of them. So that's 4. One is at the judge's house, so that's 5. But where is the 6th one? I read that already. Okay, I really don't know what I'm doing, unless there's a hidden passage in like one of those beginning houses, because I remember that I was kind of stumped. Like I could have sworn that there was one, that there was a hidden stash. Okay, I've robbed one from here because this is Gerbrand's house. I could have sworn that there was like a hidden stash, but I didn't find it. Yeah, I think it was here. Like, look at the texture here. Like, it's far too weird for me to not pay attention to. Okay, let's get the one from the judge's house then, if the judge is already asleep, because I'm not really sure about that. Okay. Yeah, there is one. So I'm missing one, and I have no idea where to even look for it. Like I'm very confused. Well, first let's try robbing the town hall, and after that I don't know. It's not on the lower level. I don't think. Like Hagen doesn't have it. He has a statue of Innes, and that's it. Okay, he's still reading. Damn it, does he like ever go to sleep? Although I guess another question is if he's going to care what I do in this other room. Apparently not really. Yeah, that's 5 of them. So I'm still missing one, and I have no idea where to look for it. Will he see it if I take this? Nope.
Hey, ty! Czego tam szukasz?
Okay, he didn't really notice. He was just a bit suspicious for a moment. Can't interact with that. I've literally been everywhere. But where does Valentino live? Like, I have his key, and he has to have the final one, right? But, Yeah, I'm very, very confused. I thought the alchemist has the final one, because I stole his key as well, but he didn't. There were just some potions in there. I guess I'll double check if I took the one from Lemmer, the moneylender, but I'm pretty sure I did. Like that was the first one I took, so I'm very confused. Maybe there is a hidden passage here, but if there is, I can't really find it. Like, I tried all of the obvious culprits as far as activating the switch goes, and I haven't found anything, so I'm really confused here. Like, this looks mightily conspicuous, but I can't really interact with this. Wait, this is Valentino's, so it has to be here. There has to be a hidden, because I don't think I opened this with a key. Plus, it doesn't look like that great of a chest. No, it's really humble. There has to be a switch here somewhere, but I can't. Oh, come on. Okay, that's pretty annoying. I had to be like a step away from it, because if I were too close, it didn't open properly. That's annoying and kind of unfair. but at least I'm done. Which, the reward for that is really measly, to be honest. Oh. Huh! That's... okay. To be honest, that is a bit of a reward in its own right, because this is a reference to the Casket of Amontillado by Edgar Allan Poe, where a rich guy, like a rich nobleman or something, was feuding with one of his other nobleman friends, and I don't remember the details, but basically the gist of it was that he immured him. You know, he buried him alive behind a wall in his estate. He chained him to the wall, and he left him a cask of wine or of some other beverage, so that he didn't die of thirst too quickly. And this has to be a reference to that, right? Because there's a skeleton here, and also like a candle left for him to be.
Będę musiał cię stąd wykopać.
Frick. Okay.
A teraz zmywaj się.
That's unfortunate, but that has to be a reference to that, and.
No, wynoś się.
And I guess I'm done then. The actual reward for this quest is really shitty, but you know, I guess it's the accomplishment that counts. So what exactly do I want to do besides that? Ah, right, go to Lares and dump all of my points into dexterity so that I can use the Rapier, because it's more than a double the damage I have now, which is going to be a huge difference, all things considered.
Hej, ty! Oto twój pierścień.
Ach, dobrze. Już sądziłem, że go zgubiłeś.
Ucz mnie.
Już stałeś się bardziej zręczny.
Okay, and now I can get the one final point, because I'm at 0 learning points. I can get the final point of dexterity by talking to Rengaru of the Thieves Guild, because if you have a keen eye, you might have realized that he's the only one. Like, I knew that he's part of the Thieves Guild, and yet I haven't shown him the Thieves signal, and that's precisely because I was waiting for a good opportunity to do that, because doing that will raise my dexterity by 1. Which is exactly enough to equip the Rapier.
Hej, ty!
Child's plate to steal his purse. Okay, great.
Hej, jesteś jednym z nas. Pozwól, że coś ci powiem. Jeśli chcesz obrobić parę kieszonek w mieście, to uważaj na kupców. Te psu-braty nieźle pilnują swojego towaru. Dam ci jednak wskazówkę. Kiedy będziesz łapał przedmiot, który chcesz ukraść jedną ręką, machaj drugą. To ich rozprasza.
Okay, and with that, I have exactly 50 dexterity, which, interestingly enough, I don't really need more. Don't really need to spend more learning points on dexterity, because, as unlikely as it might seem, you can actually get more than 100 just out of the various potions and magical stone tablets and things like that. So it's more than enough to equip the best bow in the game.
Jeżeli chodzi o te krwawe kielichy, Mam wszystkie 6 kielichów.
Dobra robota. W międzyczasie udało mi się znaleźć na nie kupca. Możesz odebrać swoją nagrodę. Dziękuję, że to dla mnie zrobiłeś. Nie muszę dla ciebie robić nic więcej. Ale w każdej chwili możesz przyjść do mnie na naukę. A poza tym na tej wyspie jest dość łupów dla każdego.
Przyszedłem odebrać swoją nagrodę.
Co wybierasz?
I think I'll get the Ring of Life Force.
Daj mi pierścień.
It will be good for the time being, and the gold I can get in other ways, because the Ring of Life Force is plus 20 hit points, which is nothing to scoff at at the beginning.
Czy masz dla mnie jakąś pracę?
Jest pewna rzecz, która mnie interesuje, jednak dotychczas nie udało mi się jej zdobyć.
Cóż to takiego?
Sekstans. Przynieś mi go, a dobrze zapłacę.
It's actually pretty difficult to find a sextant, because there are only 2 of them in the entire game. However, wasn't there a quest to open the master lock? Could have sworn there was. Like, there's literally a door that's closed around here. Yeah, this one.
Słuchajcie, słuchajcie, mieszkańcy...
Bez właściwego klucza nigdy tego nie otworzę.
Lorda Hagena ogłasza się, co następuje. We wszystkich miastach i regionach królestwa zostaje wprowadzony stan wojenny. Sędziowie cywilni...
Maybe they give me the key at a later time. You can actually hear the town crier, talking about the news, because I'm directly beneath the plaza where he does that. Okay, I'm kind of confused about that door. I don't really remember what's the deal with that, but maybe it's used later. There is no key, like, on the table or anything.
Słuchajcie, mieszkańcy Korinis. Na rozkaz wielmożnego lorda Hagena ogłasza się, co
I
następuje.
can actually get yet another prophecy, because the chapter has changed. To do that, I need to find Abuyin.
Sędziowie cywilni zostają pozbawieni swych praw, a ich obowiązki
Czy możesz mi powróżyć?
Tak, czas minął, więc przygotuję dla ciebie wróżbę w zamian za kilka monet.
Ile?
Dla ciebie zaryzykuję spojrzenie przez czas za marne 100 monet.
Opowiedz mi o przyszłości.
Dobrze, synu odwagi. Teraz wejdę w trans. Czy jesteś gotowy? Najemnik. On cię będzie potrzebował. Straszne morderstwo. Oko. Złowrodzy sprzymierzeńcy nadchodzą. Szukają cię. Strażnik zostanie pokonany. Ale trójka się zjednoczy. Dopiero wtedy otrzymasz, co twoje. To wszystko. Nie widzę nic więcej.
Może zainteresuje cię ta paczuszka ziół?
Czy to bagienne ziele? Och, zabierz to stąd, synu nieopatrzności. Gdyby złapała mnie z tym straż miejska, wylądowałbym za kratami. I ty także. Jeśli chcesz to sprzedawać, to coś ci poradzę. wyjedź szybko z miasta. Wyrzuć to lepiej za murami miasta. Tutaj sprowadzi to na ciebie tylko mnóstwo kłopotów.
Okay, so apparently he's not interested in swampweed. Well, I'm overall ready to leave the city with Lares, which, as I said, is a monumental undertaking. It's a very long trip, but it's very much required to kickstart the main plot of the expansion and find out what the water mages are doing. Plus, even though it's very long, it's also quite beneficial because he joins your party, and because of that, you get a lot of experience by him killing all the troublesome monsters along the way.
Hej! Mogłem ci powiedzieć wcześniej. Dobra, chodźmy.
Gdzie teraz?
Odnieśmy ornament Watrasa.
A więc ruszajmy. Chodź za mną.
Której wszyscy wiedzą.
Jesteśmy już za miastem, tutaj nikt nas nie podsłucha. Mam ci coś do powiedzenia. Ten ornament należy zanieść Saturasowi. Pamiętasz go, prawda?
Saturas? Kto to taki?
Główny mag wody z nowego obozu. Jeszcze z czasów, gdy górniczą dolinę otaczała bariera. Wraz z Lee zawarliśmy umowę z magami wody i połączyliśmy siły przeciwko staremu obozowi. Jako dawni mieszkańcy nowego obozu mamy dobre stosunki z magami wody. Nawet Lee będzie ich chronić w razie potrzeby. Większość mych wysiłków w mieście koncentrowała się na utrzymywaniu wraz z Watrasem kontaktu z magami wody. A to jest pancerz, który każdy z nas od nich otrzymał. Członkowie Wodnego Kręgu nosili takie zbroje jeszcze przed wojnami z orkami.
A skąd się w tym wszystkim wziął Kawalorn? Nie pamiętam go z nowego obozu.
Masz rację. Nasza społeczność się rozrosła. Nawet ja nie wiem, ilu nas dokładnie jest. Ale chodźmy już. Chcę się bardziej oddalić od miasta. Później pogadamy.
Chodźmy.
Podążaj za mną. Jak leci? Wszystko w porządku?
Chodźmy.
Podążaj za mną.
I think this is actually the camp that Bartok, the apprentice of Bosper, mentioned, and I guess this is one of his buddies, the other hunter that he mentioned. I'm going to rob him blind, just because I can. He doesn't have much, but that isn't going to stop me. I can also talk with him, and he will give me a small quest, although it's not that easy to fulfill it at the moment, but I will eventually.
Zapuszczasz się tak daleko od domu? Tam trzeba mieć oczy z tyłu głowy, szczególnie jeśli podróżujesz sam.
Co tu robisz?
No cóż, gospoda jest dla mnie za droga, dlatego zamieszkałem tutaj. Wygląda na to, że poprzedni mieszkańcy tego miejsca już go nie potrzebują.
Kto mieszkał w tym obozie?
Nie mam pojęcia. Pewnie jacyś myśliwi. Podejrzewam, że zrobiło się tu dla nich zbyt niebezpiecznie.
A czy tutaj nie jest zbyt niebezpiecznie?
Nie, jeśli potrafisz się bronić. Moja kusza wiele razy sprawdziła się w walce.
Wygląda niepozornie.
Zapewniam cię, to śmiercionośna broń w rękach kogoś, kto umie się nią posługiwać. Kiedyś miałem zresztą większą, ale ją straciłem. Podczas wyprawy w góry zapuściłem się zbyt głęboko na północ. Znajduje się tam wielki kamienny krąg z ołtarzem ofiarnym. Polowałem tam na ścierwojady, kiedy z lasu wyłoniła się nagle grupa tych wstrętnych ożywieńców i zaatakowała mnie. Mogłem jedynie ratować się ucieczką. Kiedy biegłem, moja ulubiona kusza ześliznęła mi się z ramienia. Z pewnością wciąż tam leży, gdzieś w okolicach tego kamiennego kręgu na północy.
Możesz mnie czegoś nauczyć?
Jeśli jesteś w stanie zapłacić za naukę. Jak już mówiłem, w obecnej chwili krucho u mnie z gotówką.
Ile sobie życzysz?
150 sztuk złota.
Może później.
I don't really need to learn how to shoot a crossbow, because crossbows require strength anyway, and I have like 17. What is Lares? Did he go that far without me? That's weird. Because I didn't get any experience, and theoretically, if he killed anything along the way, I should have gotten the experience for that. So... That's pretty weird. Is he even still here? Like, what's the deal with him? Did he disappear? Like, there are some... Or did he go back? Like, if he went back, then I would actually be quite annoyed. That's even an understatement. Like... Because I don't really need him
Nic tu nie ma.
to kill the
Niczego tu nie
monsters. Like,
znajdę.
I can manage with most of them along the way, but I do need him to give me the ornament for the Mages of Water. Oh, there he is. Well, so why didn't he kill any of the monsters then? That's also kind of weird. Not going to lie.
Nie wkurzaj mnie.
Przestań się mazać. Chodźmy.
Podążaj za mną.
I guess I can always gather the remnants of the items when I go back, because I will be going back. Although, maybe not necessarily on foot, actually. So...
I jeszcze jeden parszywy stwór załatwiony!
So I guess I'll gather the items now. Damn it. Can I get to the other side from here? Yeah, that's what I feared. The banks of this little island, or, well, it's not an island, it's just the other side of the river, are too steep for me to climb, so I'm kind of confused on how am I supposed to get there. And there are a bunch of items there that I would like to pick up. maybe I need to actually drop, like from... But how would I even do that? Well, I guess I'll figure it out later. Yeah, I think I need to drop from up there down here.
Magowie wody są strasznie podekscytowani. Od kilku tygodni trwają wykopaliska na północnym wschodzie. Nie wiem, co chcą tam znaleźć. Zaczęło się od tego, że ziemia zatrzęsła się jak w okresie, kiedy istniała jeszcze bariera. Obudziły się kamienne maszkary, które zaczęły niszczyć wszystko, co odważyło się podejść do nich bliżej niż na 100 kroków. Magowie wody zniszczyli te istoty i przekopują tamtą okolicę, żeby dowiedzieć się czegoś więcej. Ale wkrótce zobaczysz to na własne oczy.
Chodźmy.
Podążaj za mną. Tam! To jeszcze jedno z tych nikczemnych stworzeń!
I guess he derped out a little. Now, I will actually go and see if I can deal with a shadow beast, because shadow beasts are really tough, but the thing with them is that they are usually encountered in caves, and thus you can pretty easily stun lock them if you attack them constantly. So I'll try that tactic, because not only are they a good source of experience, their hides are also really expensive, and their caves are usually full of treasure. Okay, it's not really, like, I could do it if I tried enough times, as I did with the troll, but it's not really worth it. I'll be going this way later anyway, kind of, so I can kill it then, and it's going to be much easier.
Niczego tu nie znajdę.
He's supposed to be ahead, right? Because he stops at set intervals to like chat with you and stuff. But there are also a bunch of items here. Potions and the like. Okay. Question is though, is he still ahead of me? Because if he disappeared, that's going to be a problem. But I've already had a situation like this, and he did appear, you know, in front of me. It was just a bit of a distance. So I'm keeping good faith for now. Yeah, there he is. And there's also a bandit that asks you for a toll if you want to cross, which is really stupid of him, because I'm going to kill him for it. And this is a pretty important location if you want to go into crossbows, because this is pretty much, I think, the best crossbow for the like beginning to middle of the game, and you get it absolutely for free. It's 90 damage, but obviously I won't be using it myself this time. Is there anything up here maybe? This little piece of land looks kind of interesting, but I guess there is nothing here apart from some trees. Prick. Oh, for fuck's sake! I really thought I would survive.
Hej ty, natychmiast się zatrzymaj!
Czego chcesz?
Jeśli nie chcesz, bym poharatał ci buźkę, opróżnij kieszenie i oddaj całe złoto. I streszczaj się.
Chyba żartujesz.
A wyglądam na błazna? Jeśli nie zobaczę 20 sztuk złota, a ty zbliżysz się chociaż o centymetr, rozgniotę cię jak robaka. Wyskakuj z kasy i to już.
Zejdź mi z drogi.
Chcesz zgrywać twardziela? Twoja sprawa.
It's interesting that Lares does not see fit to actually help me, but I didn't really need it this time.
Wszystko w porządku?
Tak, tak. Chodźmy.
Podążaj za mną.
He almost always freaks out on this bridge for me. Like, I've played this game to completion like 6 times, and I've never seen him go through this bridge like a normal person.
Uważaj, tutaj może być niebezpiecznie.
Chodźmy.
Zwolnij trochę.
Actually, I'll try seeking some fire lizards on him, because they are very difficult. Well, they are pretty much impossible for me to defeat at this stage of the game. But they would net a fair bit of experience. If he were to kill them. Okay, that's... probably not going to work, so I guess I'll kill them later. He's going to piss off in a moment.
Jesteśmy na miejscu. Weź ten ornament. Gdzieś w tej okolicy powinni przebywać magowie wody. Zanieś im go. Jeśli napotkasz tu jakieś stwory, które będą dla ciebie zbyt silne, to po prostu uciekaj jak najszybciej do Saturasa. On już sobie z nimi jakoś poradzi. Ja muszę teraz wracać. I jeszcze jedno. Nawet nie myśl o badaniu okolicy z ornamentem. Idź prosto do Saturasa. Do zobaczenia.
Well, you'll get 0 points for guessing what I'm going to do now, which is exactly what he told me not to do. Although I will not go that far, I will just explore the vicinity of the whole excavation area, because there's actually a bunch of goodies to be picked up around here, as well as a bunch of enemies to be killed. Unfortunately, I can't really kill the fire lizards. As I said, they are outside my range of power for now. But I will be going... is that a shadow beast behind the tree? I think so. Well, I could have lured it to Lares if I saw it before, because I totally didn't actually. Well. Not really sure what that was. It sounded quite ominous. Like a horn or something? Okay. Some lizards. I wonder how will I do against them at this point. Like the fire lizards are out of the question, but regular lizards, I think I could take. Although not even them all at once, I think. So I have to be a little bit careful. But to be honest, I was fighting lizards like ages ago, and it was with a much worse weapon. I should be able to crit against them finally. Yeah, it would be difficult if it were not one by one. And actually, that reminds me, I should have switched to the armor of the circle, because it's actually significantly better. It's like 50-50 compared to 30-30. So it should be much easier to defeat the remaining lizards now. Yeah, just compare the damage. Like it's night and day, really. Okay. I'm not quite sure if I will be able to deal with the things that are to be found inside this cave, but I guess there is only one way of knowing that. Oh, for starters, there are some goblins, which are not going to be a problem, but that's not what I was talking about. But generally, this episode has been long enough, so I'm going to save here and try my luck next time. For now, that's all for this one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!